Good morning. Good morning, friends. I'm gonna try something different. What's up, Astrobate? The point is everyone the point that everyone is missing is that everyone is missing. Alright. Here we go. What is he doing? Crushing a noob. Noob destruction. What do we got for stream title? Taking rapid challenges. Crushing noobs. Crushing noobs. Crushing anonymous noobs? Screw the rapid challenges. It's no fun anyway. Crushing anonymous noobs. Wow, bishop c4. I played this yesterday. I'm gonna do like... It's like a Scotch Gambit in reverse. He's crushing random noobs. Crushing anonymous noobs. What's wrong with my computer? Alright. Crushing anonymous. Again, so you can see how it's done. Hello. Watch this. Sadistically crushing noobs. It's the Elephant Gambit. I had the exact same game last night. I played knight e5. I played bishop d6. Where did their bishop go? This is really funky. Knight e5, bishop d6, and I can't remember what white played. They didn't play d4? They would have to play d4. There's no other move. They checked me? That's weird. Knight d4. I don't really even want this pawn on d5. I tried to sacrifice it, but he wouldn't take it. Bishop d6 looks good. He has knight b5 maybe. I'm gonna teach you guys how to play chess. How to kill noobs. How to crush noobs. This is fun. We're having fun. That's the important thing. What's up, Juicebox Wizard? It's so entertaining. This is like addictive. Guess the rating of our opponent. C3. I can take the pawn back, but it's boring. And it loses the initiative. What's up, everybody? What's up, Juicebox Wizard? I can sign in and we can take challenges later if everyone insists. But I find this so rewarding. It's so much fun to destroy these noobs. How many noobs can we destroy in a short period of time? What about bishop g4? This guy's not that bad, you know. I'm guessing. Bishop takes d4, pawn takes d4, knight takes d5. It's kind of selling out, you know. White's probably equal there. You could play it like a full gambit. I mean c6, but that liberates his bishop on c4. 4.5 out of 5 noobs. What would you give this noob? Bishop g4? Just knight d7 is a normal move. I'm having mouse problems. Yeah, man, I mean, his position isn't that bad. Maybe he's like competent. It was weird that he played knight to d4 though. Given the choice of 95, he's also playing quickly. Relatively competent noob we're looking at here. 4.5 out of 5 noobs. recommend. I'm starving, man. I ate a... Oh, that's bad. He was doing so well. He was doing so well until, like, this move. Bishop e3 is very disappointing. And I ate, like, a cookie cereal, and I feel like I'm starving. Wow. Need a bigger breakfast. Big breakfast is the way to start the day. Yeah, Weird Openings Wednesday. I played... Did you see what I played here? This is from yesterday. I had the same game. I'm trying to play the Jabava Gambit, like knight takes e5, d5, but they play bishop c4. Of course, Black's best move is knight takes e4 here. But this is like... I'm trying to play the Scotch Gambit in reverse, like a tempo down. And he doesn't play knight e5. The point is knight e5 can be supported by d4. It's probably the best move. Knight d4 is not as good. So what's going on here? He's threatening me? He's threatening knight takes e4 now. So I like have to go into this boring variation. Knight takes and just play with a slightly better ending. You never have to do anything. Man, I'm starving. Why does my stomach hurt? Why is my stomach hurt? And opening up his rook on the c file. What do you guys think about this position? I mean, how much edge does Black have here? If I take on d4, I'm not even that much better. If I take on d5, I drop my pawn on e4. He's practically equal. Is bishop on b3 still lurking out there? e3 looks interesting. I hadn't thought of that. But it's also interesting for him because it opens up his rook on the f file. I don't know how much he can do with that. Pawn on e4 is not something I want to give away without a really good reason. It affords me a large space advantage. I could play bishop d6 here with the threat of possibly bishop takes h2 check. But this is genuinely a difficult decision for Black. Yeah, e3 is interesting. Bishop g4. Rook e8, just a standard move, is probably okay. It's tough to make a decision. I'm freaking starving. Wasn't enough, that's cereal. Alright, I made a decision. I'm playing for cheapos. I'm not even down a pawn. I mean, I have good attacking chances on the king side. He just insta-played that. Now he has knight f1. This guy's pretty competent, man. Wow. I mean, maybe I missed knight g4. Oh, he played f3, my god. Wow. What a weird player. It's like 50% of his moves are really good. Oh, here we go. God forbid we try something original. Why are you doing something like... Why are you doing something creative and original? It's raining again. Man. Knight g4. Just don't have enough there. What am I doing? Bishop f4. Damn. c5 is kind of interesting. Probably bad. The guy's freaking fast, too. He doesn't even think. He's lucky he's still alive. That I haven't had some tactic to blow him away. Yeah, it's freaking raining. Oh man, come on. This move is a bad idea. I'm down to 2 minutes. Gonna lose to anonymous guy. No dark bishop and open the a1 a7 diagonal, g1 a7 diagonal. 2 dark square diagonals. Yeah, knight b5 is a good move from him. That's probably his best move. Right? Now what do I do? I feel like he's really lucky that he hasn't stepped into a giant bomb somewhere. Maybe it's not luck. I am really, really unimpressed by playing this game. Commitment. You have a problem with commitments? He has a knight commitment. The problem is freaking d6. Damn it. His defense to everything. You lost a couple winning 10-0s on time. I'm not used to playing sudden death against good players so much. The aspirate maneuver. And this guy is he's pretty tricky. Very fast. Alright, we're gonna go for it. What did I do? I did rook a7. Why did I do that? Man. Why did I do that? I just did that? I just literally gave him all my pawns. Jesus Christ. I went tilt and I sacrificed 3 pawns. This guy's really, really fast. And I'm planning rook e5, rook h5, which hangs a rook. Oh, he dropped a piece. Finally. Finally made a blunder, my god. This is a horrible game. I had too many options all the time. Just couldn't make up my mind what to do in any position. queen takes d5. Now I have to like be practical and not lose on time. So what do you guys think about this player's objective strength? I feel like 1600. I feel like he was really lucky. He just avoided any kind of major mistakes until he didn't. But strategically, till he didn't. I'm gonna lose on time. Why would I play this move? This is crazy. I'm only up a piece, and he's got like these pawns on the outside. Wow, he didn't do it. Wow, okay, I take back the 1600. That's unbelievable. Wow, was he was like 1400? 1300? He dropped mate and won? Jesus Christ. Look at this. Only one game where my opening has ever been played. I'm trying to play the Scotch Gambit, the tempo down. I don't even know what this is called when white does this. What is that? So knight c6. Oh, okay. So they'll play the Urasov Gambit right after knight c4. No. Wait, you can't play the Urasov Gambit because it walks into d5. So what is this? It's this knight c3, whatever that's called. This is the Boden Kizaritsky Gambit. I think he played knight d4 here. Same game I had yesterday. Wow, that's shocking. I assume my knight e5 is like white's best move, but it's not clear. That's crazy. Knight e5 is not the best move. Yesterday I had knight e5, bishop d6, d4. It looks like an elephant gambit. Isn't this an elephant gambit? This is an elephant gambit, I would think. Of course, bishop c4 is not the best move for white in an elephant gambit. It's like an inaccurate elephant gambit for white. His best move is queen e2 according to the engine. Huh. This is interesting. If you look on Lichess Opening Explorer, there's probably 8 million games. This has been played. 25,000 games been played on Lichess from this opening. And in real life, 1, 0, well, like this position, let's just say d5, 1 real life game, and 115,000 games on Lichess. Dude, it's a legitimate opening. What the fuck? I mean, nobody plays this with white in real chess, It's Boden Kizaritsky Gambit or whatever. It's a, it kind of has a crappy, it has a crappy reputation for good reason after knight takes. Alright. What are we going to do? Another noob? Or you guys want me to log in and we'll play rapid games? More noobs? I find it really fun. I wanted to make my stream title like sadistically torturing noobs, but I was really seriously concerned that Twitch might not like that. I'll get flagged for like violent pornographic title content. What? Competitive muffin diver. But then you only get engines. No, I play unrated games against people, so not so many engines. I like playing these anonymous guys because they're not using engines that much. It's like 1 in 10 or less. 94 was best. It's close. It's close. So my best move is bishop g4. I didn't play it because of obviously bishop e2. And I don't know what I'm supposed to play there. You know, I guess I just, nothing to worry about. Bishop g4 is fine. He can also play f3. Well, I mean, it depends on what time control you're playing. I find only like 1 in 10 max is using an engine. I can detect them pretty quickly. Yesterday I had a game. Look at this. I invented a new opening against the Caro-Kann. E4, C6, Knight C3, D5, and H3. So this has only ever been played in one master game. My old friend Mark Quinn. So here's how quickly I can detect a computer. My opponent played D takes E4, Knight takes E4, Bishop F5, and when I played Knight C3, which was the engine's #1 move, he played E6, and I was like, no, it's an engine. Maybe I'm crazy, but I figured this is definitely an engine. They played the first 5 moves correctly. Alright, now seriously, maybe not. But in rated games? I don't know. I'm not gonna play rated games. Let's play one more noob just for fun. See if it's fun or not. Sign in. Yeah, alright, whatever. Man, I like this. This is fun though. Create a game. Create a game. We're creating a game. Hey dude, I don't want to do that. I want the quick pairing. 10-0. Don't you guys like jump in the anonymous pool? I'm trying to play like different styles. Here we go again. It'll be like the same guy. He'll play bishop c4. I'm trying to play Jabava's Gambit. I don't even know what it's called. Knight takes e5, d5. It's totally unsound. Oh my god. Wow. The Kopek, you're just begging me to play d5 anyway. He's just asking for it. He's like, do it! Do the roar. Alright. No way. I mean, that's the problem, like, you're just gonna get these people who lose in like 3 moves. You just have to, like, you know, accept it and beat them quickly and go on to the next game. I accept it. So it could get a little, like, monotonous when you get these guys who don't resign when they're down like 10 pieces. So, but they usually like abort the game or something. I'll just resign. See, he's like gone. I have no problem with resigning like up a piece or whatever. It's just, it's fun. I don't know. Maybe I'll try one more. Competitive muffin. You can claim victory in 9 seconds. 2 in a row. This is quite different from our first friend. Claim victory. Call draw. Draw! I called draw. New opponent. See how much fun this is? I want to sadistically torture these noobs. Learn. Do what I do. You can learn from this. Now, yesterday I was playing, well, I play all different stuff. I play everything. What do you want to do? Like, Goring Gambit? See, here, everybody plays, like, Bishop c4, but I like to just capture. We have compensation. Don't panic, you know, you don't have to, like, freak out. d6 probably his best move here. Wow. Losing immediately. That's sick, dude. We won in 7 moves, essentially. There's no way to defend f7. h6. Alright, we can't do this. I would do it. I mean, honestly, I don't know what you guys think. I would do this all day. It's just... I know it seems stupid, but actually there's some really interesting games. You have to be patient, and you get some interesting games. These, like, 3-move games, you just have to, like, forget about that and go through and get some fun games. This is stupid, though. This is, like, the worst game ever that anybody ever played against me. It's not even fun. You guys want to see a funny game? Check this out. Yesterday, I had an opponent play the Scandinavian against me. This is the craziest shit ever. Are you ready, Astrobate, for my game submission for this week? Check this out. e4, d5, pawn takes pawn. Now, you're going to love this. What did he do? How did this go again? Yeah, this is... We got to check the database. Wait, Lichess? Yeah. Okay, so queen takes d5, 15 million. Knight f6, 5 million. c6 has been played 1 million. e6 has been played in 500,000 games. And then the 5th best... No, should I say the 5th most popular move? Bishop g4. It was my first time facing bishop g4. And I have to admit, like, I kind of slow-rolled the guy here. I was very strongly tempted to play, like, knight e2. To be honest. Because, like, it's just not even fun or challenging to take his bishop. So I wanted to, like, counter-troll him by, like, just playing knight e2. Then I decided, screw it. You know, I'll just take his bishop and I'll play another game, right? So, obviously, like, if queen takes d5, I have queen c8 check. And then on queen d8, you know, I can take on b7. Something like that, right? Here, 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 blah, blah, blah. But the funny thing was he played novelty. Queen takes g4, queen d7. And this is unbelievable. Wow. Yeah, only one player. Bishop e5. It doesn't win, though. You know, I mean, it doesn't win by immediate force. But he took it, and I mated him with queen c8. I thought that was pretty funny. But I was wondering what happens if c6. Can I sack my queen here? Can I do pawn takes pawn? Queen takes g4. Pawn takes pawn check. I mean, obviously I can do it, but is it good? Here. Pawn takes a8 queen, which protects g2, so that's kind of handy. But there's no immediate mate or anything like that. Anyway, alright. One more noob. Play, learn, learn. Play. Oh, here's a question. Can I sign in and play anonymously while I'm signed in? There has to be a way to do that, because when I was playing a game anonymously yesterday, somebody was like, good game, you know, and when you're anonymous, you don't have like chat functionality. So how do I sign in but play anonymously? Is there like a setting for that? Incognito mode? Just log out of Lichess. Jesus Christ. You're kidding me. I just logged into Lichess. Cheers, Lichess. Give that man a beer. Background, board geometry, preferences. There's an incognito mode. I know Zen mode, but what's incognito mode? That's a thing? Are you trolling me? There's an incognito mode. Game behavior, edit profile, change email, Lichess patron, DGT board, close account. It's already been revealed before. No secrets here. Once I like played Art Vega on his stream under that account. Okay. I don't understand. There is such a thing as an incognito mode? At least you don't know my password. You taking a screenshot? No, explain to me, Zen Chess, how some guy sent me like good game during an anonymous game yesterday. Chat is like not allowed if you're not like a registered player. There has to be a way to play anonymously while you're logged in. It's option to click. Yeah, but where? Privacy. I don't know. You guys aren't noobs. I was just experimenting with crushing noobs. We're playing weird openings. Yeah, there it is. Center attack. Nice. D5. Federico. I had a weird game yesterday. You know, this is interesting. How does white refute queen f6? A day late and $1 short. Zen chess is always on the cutting edge. The Rona? Yeah, I didn't have Corona. It's negative. It's something else, like a standard virus. Just standard old school. Standard old school virus. Dude, e4 is hanging with check. Are you serious? Queen e4 check, bishop e2? Wow. You can really do that? My Sharona. So, what's your plan? Queen takes bishop e3? Does that work? Queen takes bishop e2. It feels a little dangerous to take that pawn. It seems a little dangerous. I guess I could play like h6 or something. Actually. Queen takes e4. Then what does white play? Bishop e3 or bishop e2? Well, let's see. Queen takes e4 check. What if I just go like knight d4? I'm gonna get in trouble. Bishop d3. Queen takes e4 check, bishop e3, knight d4. He can't just drop his d5 pawn for nothing. I'm gonna try this. Console virus. There's a new and interesting topic. No, I mean, for a long time I thought, man, you know, it's funny, black can't do anything against the Scotch. You can't, you know, d6 is passive. But I had this guy play this against me the other day when I was white, and I was like, what the... I don't know what you're supposed to do against that, you know, because pawn takes pawn just transposes to... It's a transposition to a nims a bitch. After pawn takes knight e5, you're in a main line. Which is okay for black. The hell? Knight c3? Master. Wow, that's extreme, man. Been hanging out with Juicebox Wizard. Knight takes f3, bishop b4. Dude, what's up with bishop b4? Gotta play that move. One of the key ideas of this system c2 is hanging. That's another option. But I can, I prefer to develop my pieces. If I have a choice between developing my pieces and grabbing material, I really prefer to develop. Yeah, my knight takes c2 check. My queen's hanging. Oh no. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, this is a position you get every day, right? Is my queen trapped yet? Yeah, bishop d3 is a good move. He's still in the game after that. It would appear. I guess I have to take this. But I mean, white's pawn structure leaves something to be desired. Objectively. It's a lot of queen moves. And he has the bishop pair. This is weird though. Thinking. What would Morphe say? My opponent has outdeveloped me. But I still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm up 2 pawns with a better structure. F6 is not recommended. No, I mean it's unsound for white, but still playable. I just this is the kind of thing that I learned from playing these anonymous games with noobs. Someone played this against me the other day. Queen f6. It's interesting. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, the thing that I thought about, to be honest, was the first thing is knight c3, because d5 is a big weakness, but black plays bishop b4. And it's kind of like a nimzo or whatever. I don't know what you call it, but knight c3 isn't that big a deal. So it just, I don't know. How is this an anonymous game? Oh man, got a lot of people. A lot of people are struggling to grasp concepts today. It's an anonymous game, trust me. No, man, I'm talking about another anonymous game. That's where I got the idea from. The idea to play this. The idea to play Queen f6, I drew from an anonymous game I played. Someone played Queen f6 against me in an anonymous game. And I'm saying, that's where I got the idea from. Bishop h3. Maybe I'll play queen takes e5. Is bishop h3 even a good move? Probably. Maybe it's a bad idea. Maybe I'm just helping him. Right. No, I bet Queen f6 is played. It's a cool idea. It seems like the kind of thing that's a good surprise move. I can't imagine how it could be worse than like d6 or something. There's a strong chance it's like black's like second best move in the position after like e takes d4. Now his rook's hanging. He just blundered a rook. Not so simple though. He has pawn takes f6. Wow, bishop takes f1 just kills him. That's brutal. I didn't even think I had this. So easy. It's so easy a child could do it. Because I'm like picking that up with check. You've been playing Rumbleverse. It's a martial arts wrestling battle royale. You're talking about like real life with like costumes and stuff, right? It's a cosplay thing. I'm just kidding. Mud wrestling. Crazy night. Hello, everyone. Interesting. Yes. Now I can finally take without getting skewered or something like that. He has f4. Yeah, this is just an epic game. Epic gaming. f4 queen e3. I wanted to play queen e3. Is there a problem? I might get stuck and not be able to castle. That's a pretty scary variation, actually. Queen e3, bishop f6, pawn f6, queen g4. Threatening to skewer me and I can't castle either way. I'd have to put my king on d8. Don't really want to do that. I'd really just prefer to just castle. Maybe queen e6 here. Queen e6 is a sensible move. But he's still got some play. Queen e6, f5. Bishop b5 check. Can never be too careful. Bishop f6, queen f6. Not really a problem. Sire. Please refer to me as sire. Yeah, I have the cold. Family cold. It's going around. Yeah, maybe I should castle queenside. More pawns equals safer king. I gotta remember there's time. There is time. We have increment here. Yeah, my cold is okay. Lord. Yeah, now that the queen has died and there's all this big deal about, you know, King Charles. I can be sire, Lord William. It just makes me feel old when people call me sir, and it's overly formal. So we say sire. Sire's a little more relaxed. It's more casual. Oh, there's mate in one. Yeah, maybe d5's better. Holy shit. For a second I thought he had like queen takes c6. Queen takes c6 and bishop a6 check. Doesn't quite work. But what if there was like a knight on, what if I had a bishop on d7? That would protect c6. Knight on d7, queen takes c6. Would that be a draw by repetition? He played bishop a6. He's like the master of tactics. This is a huge problem. I kind of get what my opponent's about at this point. He's big with the tactic puzzles. And time. I've been a little bit laissez-faire here, the way I played this. Talking too much. You talk too much. Bishop takes. Hey, that's a good move. I have a check on h3. Nothing major. I'm hallucinating. My rooks are like doubled on the e-file. 3/4. 4/5 of noobs. Oh my god. I'm just panicking now. I think my opponent has like a doctorate in tactics. But only like offensive tactics. Defensive tactics. 2 for 1. So that was fun, huh? That was fun. Little scary there with our king walking around. One mistake, one accuracy, we'll see. He missed mate when bishop a6. Oh my god. Mate. What are you talking about? I don't think our hero would miss mate. Wow. 68 cent upon loss. Ouch. No, I don't think he had a mate, man. Apparently I was never in grave danger. But I still played some really inaccurate moves. Queen f6 is plus 1.4 for white. Why? Why is this so bad? Okay, master database. So only this one Firon guy, that's crazy, has only ever played it. It must have a problem then. I mean, clearly the move is bad. What could possibly be wrong with queen f6? d5 is the best. Wow. I think it's interesting. It's definitely worth trying because pawn takes pawn transposes to Nimzovich. This is playable for black. So d5 is the best move. But who wants to play d5? It's not even fun. Leads to a closed position. Then what? That's what the computer says anyway. There is no refutation. Knight c3, bishop e4. This is a GM with white. I looked at this a while ago. Checked it once before. Not convincing. It looks like the computer thinks that d5 is the only real try. This c3. It's definitely something that's, if you studied it, it's playable. It's not that bad for black. It would throw off people who play the Scotch. It's a good surprise weapon. But I think you really have to study it deeply. But look how, white went wrong here pretty quickly. Bishop g5, d5, queen takes c4 check. He's like lost after 5 moves. And now knight c3 question mark. Yeah, you guys were talking about taking on c2, but it's very dangerous. Bishop e4 is best. And now castle's question mark. Bishop takes c3, and then here. I'm +6 apparently. I missed queen g4. Queen g4. Okay, this is fine. Knight f3, g takes f. So the computer gives me +6 in this position. +6? I'm like up 2 pawns. That's crazy. Oh my god, no way. Look at this. Queen takes d5, pawn takes... I missed e4 winning a piece. How sick is that? Oh my god. e4 wins a piece. This falls with check. Or I take the other bishop. Give me a bishop now. I just completely didn't even consider it. That's so funny. That's why it's +6. After this, white has some compensation. Anyway, that was fun. Shaki Zen Chess. Dr. Dome. Dr. Dome challenged me to the wrong time control. We don't play blitz. Stockfish Lake's winning positions. Well, that was a fun opening. Queen f6 versus the Scotch. It's been played in 2 over-the-board games. It's crazy. There's got to be more times. I mean, the Lichess opening sport doesn't even contain games from before 1960. I mean, it's like, dude, there's a lot of chess that was played. Queen f6 was probably played in games 100 years ago. They've been forgotten. I have to check the chess base. The evil chess base. Adios. Change title, please. Oh man, this title is rocking. Why do you have to make me change my title? So anal retentive. We have to change our title? It was good clickbait. Competitive Muff Diver thinks it's not clickbait. See? Oh my god, you played knight f6? Dude, it was all planned. This is a gambit. This is awesome, actually. This is a great gambit. Why not? This is definitely not the plan, but we'll do our best. There's got to be some risk involved in taking that central pawn for free. Open lines. Diagonal. The diagonal from hell. Wow. It's like a Nimzo. Nimzo Bogo hybrid. Man, I just dropped upon a drumped it. Drumpf. I drumped the pawn. Nobody plays knight f6 in that position. I was like, what? Totally unprepared for that mentally. They never play that. Queen e2 takes check. Doesn't help my case. So what, a4? So what? No. Maybe I should just take. Play for development. Originally the plan was to castle queenside, but I think the way this is going, oh man, where is he? What is he gonna do if the center like blows open? It's an IMSA with an open e-file. Like, where are you gonna hide if the center just blasts open, man? You better not let that happen. d4, d4 and c4. What else? But if I play d4, his knight becomes kind of stabilized. Maybe I should play d3 and then d4. And then c4. I think that white has some serious compensation here, but how does online chess impact real life chess? Well, I try to not play stupid fast chess for me, but you know, maybe for some people that's good. Online chess, just training games for me. I don't play a lot, you know, competitive over the board chess these days. Sometimes, not enough. I could do c4. c4, b4. It's the frickin' Benoni. Wow. Dynamic duo. Wow, this is crazy, man. I mean, I have serious compensation. It's the Benko. Wait. Don't take online chess too seriously, would be my advice. I mean, I used to when I was young. And we have really good compensation. What's he gonna do? b6? Good luck with that. This is his king. This is his king on drugs. See, this is why it's important to play many different openings, you know. You can see the similarities in a random position. It's like a Benko. Okay, e6 looks like it might be a good move. But I also have d3. Wow. Yeah, after d3, I don't know, man. He's got to seriously play knight c3, it looks like. Looks like he's surviving this. Knight e5, bishop d6, queen a4 check, king e7. If d3, he has knight c3. Staying alive. What if I take on c5? He takes with the bishop, then I play d3. Then he plays like knight to d6. No, because he drops a pawn. I don't know. No, this is okay. I should just do this. I have bishop. Yeah, okay. Dude, you're listening to the stream. Stealing my ideas. Real life chess is a 1100s on how to improve. Study chess books, you know. I think the best thing to do is to study collections of complete games annotated by masters. If you find normal books boring, then get ebooks. But I really think there's no substitute. You know, you're not expected to like study chess games in your head. You know, I mean, you have to get out a board or a computer and put the positions on the board and pay attention and study them carefully. Play over the games of masters. I mean, that's the best way to improve. There's no other way that's nearly as good. Okay. We emerged here. We emerged. We have emerged. We got our pawn back. Yes, he found queen e7. He's an absolute mental giant. I have queen a4 check. I'll let you know when it's a draw. I learned more about chess from studying books. But opening books are not the main thing. You know, you really need to study complete games and games that have been analyzed, annotated by the best players. I'll let you know when it's a draw. Okay, am I better here? Maybe a little. A little better. A little better. The archives. Oh no. Don't do that. The archives. Oh my god. You threatening to fork me? You're internalizing belief system. Whoa. That sucks. I didn't see that move. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Here. It's alright though. I missed 96. He's like Dr. Fast. I think Shaki has an addiction. You would think like this would be good for white somehow. Still like, I don't know how to win. Check and I have check and c5. Uh-oh. Maybe. I don't know. I win the exchange. It's the best way to do this. Knight c6 immediately. He takes, I take. Takes on c4. Perchance to dream. Asterby, can you quote us some Shakespeare? Wow. May the force be with Lou. This reminds me of how I beat XL Poker yesterday in our Tuesday night tournament. He was better, and then he just like freaked out, went into an exchange down ending. It's the same thing. Bashaki plays too fast. Just as hard, need to take time. I'm a little too slow, honestly. I've had issues with playing too slowly of late. Please follow and subscribe if you learned something. This was an interesting game. How much compensation do I have for this blundered pawn in the opening? Bishop b2. Negative 1.4. I'm like, negative 1.4. Ouch. Where did he go wrong? This is a bad move. Knight on d to f6. Yeah, so here, man. I mean, I gotta give myself credit. I'm down a pawn. But I mean, c4 took me a while to find that move. Why is my engine not working? Yeah, this is a really bad move. There's no reason to play that. Okay, you have the g7. You know, you gotta worry about that pawn all the time, but... c4 is number one. I'm sorry, I don't believe that knight a3 is better than c4. You have to play e6 now, best, or takes. d4 isn't good, b4... You know, so when the going gets tough, I found the best moves. So now it's like knight d7. Looks like white's better now. lost in one move. I played badly, but not that badly. Zen chess. Man, I wasn't paying attention. Gotta pay attention in the opening. Alright. Let's try the Dunst. Expensive sack. Guys, don't forget, support the stream. We need your support. Support is necessary. Please subscribe. Make the stream great again. Dunstian. Yeah, we have to make a decision now. If e4 or d4. Nothing else is really, like, critical. My friend Joe had a couple games with John Curdo. It's like a scotch without having played e4. It's kind of weird. WJ Luth with a subscription. Good morning, chess people. Good morning, Dunst people. Thank you for subscribing. Keeping the stream going. People like you. WJ Luth. I feel like I'm doing a telethon for PBS. Support from people like you enable us to do public television programming. Public chess programming. Your generous donations make our programming possible. Yeah, this was Curdo. Curdo played bishop c5 too. But there's a really good book that's old. It's old now on the Dunst. Yeah, free canvas tote bag called the Linkspringer. The Left Knight. It's way out of date by now. That was a really great book though. Lots and lots and lots of analysis and original ideas. On the knight c3. Speaking of queen f6, am I in trouble? Trouble Stiltskin. If queen f6 e4 and I'm threatening knight d5, I feel like that's my friend's game with John Curdo, where Joe played this and Curdo played queen f6. Joe played e4 and then black played maybe like knight e7. Very similar to the Scotch. It's like an accelerated Scotch. Bishop takes f2 check. The idea of, no. What about d5? Am I screwed? Scrooged. Well, I guess if d5, man, I might have to. What am I gonna do, man? d5 actually looks. We'll see after the game, but I have the feeling like d5 is thematic. What the hell else is White gonna play though? Probably there are some weird lines like bishop e3. I leafed through that book when a friend of mine had it, but I never really got to look at it in depth. I think maybe I saw something like that with bishop e3. Weird ideas. I'll bet you d5 D5 is a secret move there for black. Hitting my knight on F5 with the bishop and sacrificing G7. Well, I mean, call it what you want. I don't know if it's a sacrifice, but black plays for the initiative. You can get a canvas tote bag. Order this cool Panda plushie. The game is probably in the database that I'm referring to. So now I guess we have to play like Bishop E3 or Knight E3. Knight takes E7, not recommended. For certain reasons. Bishop E3 developing a piece is good. But I don't know about this position. You can play Bishop B4. Is that a problem? Not quite sure. Wow. Simply the best. G4. G4 would be pretty mental. Kind of kidding about that move. I'm kind of kidding, but I want to do it. I don't know why I can't resist this move. I didn't see anything better. It's the only like aggressive move I can play. Anything else just looks weak or wimpy. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. I don't know. This is probably not good, but probably not good. Who knows? Weak or wimpy. What happens if bishop takes c5? I lose material, or worse. Bishop takes c5. Bishop takes g4, among other things, is possible. He's starting queen h4 check after capturing on e3. I really should have thought of that before. But I guess I have no choice. This looks horrible for me. Virtually suicidal. I can see how black rather could be overconfident a little bit here. Check. What about king e2? Like, who says I have to put my king on d2? Put my king on e2? What are you gonna do? Knight e5. I gotta try to get away. King d2. King c1. King b2. Get away. I'm getting away. You will leave me alone. Why not bishop takes bishop and exchange pieces? Yeah. If I know an answer, I will try to answer. If I have an answer. If I can explain my own thought process, I'll let you know. How about deep, huh? Manual castling on the queen side. No, I mean, I don't know. I didn't want to take on c5 and give him better control of the center. If you take on c5, black plays d takes c and the d pawn anchors d4. On the other hand, he loses a little bit of control over e5. I don't know. I'm sure that I misplayed it 100%. Okay. Which are stronger, bishops or knights? White has a space advantage with the f5 pawn. Uh-oh. There goes my beautiful pawns. That's a cool move. G6. Pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn, knight takes pawn. B3, pawn takes pawn. King B2. Maybe we have to sacrifice a pawn, I don't know. Doesn't look particularly great. Taking doesn't look particularly great. None of my options look particularly great. G6 appears to be a very strong move. We're left with just not so good options. My king is stuck in the center. A4, A5, anyone? Manually defending said pawn. I need time to get my king to a safe place, like b2. Rook f8 is a really weird move. What is rook f8 about? Maybe it's a brilliant move. Maybe I don't need to get my king to a safe place. Wow. This is just weird. So I'm glad I didn't waste time moving my king. Conserve energy. Conserve resources. F6. Bishop H5. No, I meant F6 for me. Alright. He lost his pressure. Yeah. But still not simple. Take rook h4. How do I do this? Like, I don't know how to make progress either. I'm kind of running out of ideas myself. Oh. That's an aggressive move. That's the way you want to be about it? Alright. That's what I thought. Rook takes, knight takes. Wow. Wow. Double wow. Dude is like hardcore. Trying to beat me. Whoa. I get that. Shit. What? What? He's really playing like a psycho, I would say. On almost every turn he's done like the most sharp thing he can do. Whereas before he was playing like solidly. It seems like as soon as the time started getting low, he started to be more and more psycho. Whoa. What is going on now? Have you seen my pawns lately? The bishop survived to the endgame. Bishop takes c4. No, I can't. Maybe next turn. Wow. Wow. It's going after my pawn. Screwing this up. Whoa. Whoa. Noob advanced elo. Systematically blew this game for black. But the opening was fun, huh? I blew it. It was a draw at the end after knight takes c4 check. I completely blew it. Wow. I should have played h6 first. Because I've got this diagonal, I can always like... Yeah, and what did I do in the opening? Wow, so I thought maybe d5 here. $1994. Oh, they had two games. Fang versus Kurdo, 1994. January and February, 1-1. This opening was popular in the 90s. A lot of 90s games. But what about D5? Why can't black play D5? I don't understand. Like you take on G7 and play like knight H5? Seriously? The knight is like hanging. What am I gonna do about that? Does anyone understand this? I can play E4. That looks stupid. Guys, I have time for one more game. D5. D5 is a novelty, wow. Knight takes G7 check. King F8. Knight H5, only move. There's a variation in the Scotch that's similar to this. But I would have to be very careful not to get overextended. Anyway, it's interesting. I was really in trouble. King C1 was a bad move. G6 was a good move, I thought. Alright, last game. Sotsky. Oh, Sotsky beat me the last 2 times. Weird openings Wednesday. Oh, okay. Weed Master 2000. Mushroom Master. You're the Mushroom Master. I'll tell you one thing. Don't microwave Pop-Tarts. You probably know that already if you're out there in the audience. Holy shit. My opponent just played D5. Dude, that is totally out of control. Wow. That's crazy. Seriously. I don't know who this player is. They are pretty good, though. They've been in the stream a little bit. D6 takes, queen takes. D6 pawn takes C6, knight takes C6. I mean, I don't know. I think I have to play this move. I'm not going to take on D5. I microwaved a Pop-Tart and it like glued itself to the plate. I had to get like a chisel out to unglue it. It says on the box like they're not intended for like microwave. But if you don't have a toaster, you're basically screwed. And I hate eating them raw. They don't taste cooked, you know. It's like eating raw dough. Some people like to eat their Pop-Tarts uncooked, but it's unnatural. Pawn D6, queen D6. Definitely not the most natural food. There's a reason why they're not produced in Europe. Well, yes, they might be good, but you're also not playing your best under circumstances. Well, I'm trying to play some original openings here today. This d5 is a crazy move. Only on Lichess will you find that ever been played. You keep those silver papers from the pizza microwave. You mean the little silver covered paper with a silver circle on it? The microwave pizzas come from? You keep those? And what do you do with them? You weave them into like a cloak for going outside? Cloak and dagger. White is a total psychopath. I'm saying that a lot lately. Nothing personal. What if I just play e6? The point is to undermine white's center, right? We've accomplished the goal. What center? This is very strange. Use them as solar panels. Dude, I think you gotta use them for something. They can be used to detect alien signals. Bouncing off the roof of your RV. Why not just screw it, man. Help yourself. Seriously, help yourself. Oh, I hung my central pawn. Oh well. That's it. That's life. They translate alien signals. You know what's scary? Scary that there's a Senate election going on in the United States, but there's this, and this is not meant as a partisan thing, but there's this guy who's running for Senate in New Hampshire. He's like a former army general who claims that he claimed that there was like microchips in the COVID vaccines. Dude, how the fuck can you be like an army general? I used to think that people who were army generals had to be like somehow qualified. Like they were actually intelligent people or something. That's scary. My assumption that people who became generals were intelligent, even rational, might have been for naught. I mean, it's not like we're talking about the Russian army here, you know. But whatever. Just an offhand comment. My respect for the rank of general has gone down. There's General Flynn too. But you know, it's one thing if you're just like smart, but you're just trying to make money by scamming people. Oh, bishop f4. I really think White's not aggressive enough. That's his problem. He needs to play more aggressively. So I guess we're castling. Yeah, of course, COVID vaccinations have magnets and little chips. That's how Hans beat Magnus. You don't know that? Oh my god, we're gonna have this discussion? Because Hans got the vaccination with the microchips in it. There's also like anal beads with microchips. We're not going to go into that in the stream though. This is a family-friendly stream. I can't believe you just played Queen A4 check. Does White like have to make the most psycho aggressive move every single turn? Wow. I was like, no way he'll do that. Unbelievable. Wow. Bishop D7. Knight D7. Bishop takes C3 check. Okay, let's say Knight C6. Knight C6. Pawn C6. Crap. Queen takes C6. Man, I guess Knight D7 makes sense, right? Where does he come up with this stuff? He's already beaten me the last 2 games. They were really crushing games, if I remember. I don't know if the others were like blitz. Maybe they were blitz games. Wow. I mean, White's problem is that he's not aggressive enough. Like, he definitely needs to play sharper. Guys, I gotta go, unfortunately, after this game. I'd love to talk more about Hans and Magnus. Man, where is everyone? I had more viewers when I was doing Anonymous Noob, Crushing Anonymous Noobs, but Astrobait made me change my stream title. Astrobait, I'm never gonna like forgive you for that. Why did you make me change my stream title? You don't understand anything about clickbait. Now I have 9 viewers. We have 9 viewers. All people want to watch is like pretty girls who are rated 2000 playing bullet chess. Like, seriously? Life's too short for that, man. It was bugging you? Why was it bugging you? This is like a classic maneuver. The 98, 96. Knight C7, 98, 96. It was your OCD kicking in. I don't know, White looks... White looks to be kind of losing the thread here. Knight E4. Wow. That's pretty weird. I don't even know where to start. He only goes forward. No, he went backward. Queen A4 check, Queen B3. White could get in trouble here. His king is chilling in the middle of the board. Chilling and willing. I hate giving up my bishop. It's the solid thing to do. solid but boring. Boring. Yeah. E5? Nope. Nope. Check. Bishop D2. Queen B6. I'm only gonna draw. I don't know. He'll probably draw. I don't know if he knows how to draw, though. We only had one draw. Seems like he's either all in or resign. I don't think he likes draws. I don't think Queen B6 is a good move. I'm tired. Okay, it's not a bad move, but I don't think it's the best move. I doubt it's the best move. It's a safe move. Asteroid, do you put aluminum foil on your doorknobs? That, aliens don't like that, so they try to, if they come to, like, take you in the night, like, they won't touch the aluminum foil part of the knob. They won't abduct you if you have aluminum foil on your doorknobs. Seriously. You did know that, right? White's losing the thread. Thread it. I'm a threaditor. Jeez. What's happening now? Oh my god. Psycho man. Strikes again. Wait, alright, let me get this straight. So, like, rook takes f2. Do I have anything here? It's mate, right? Yeah, he just freaked out. You have to play bishop takes d6 now. Did I just like win a drawn position because you can play bishop takes d6? This was a funny game. Yeah. He's completely hanging on. I mean, you know, black's a little better, but it should probably be a draw. Rook takes b7. I'm up a pawn and an opposite colored bishop. I didn't see I was getting this one. But he still has rook f1. I don't think I'm winning here. It's a tough one. That was pretty funny, man. So check this out. Knight c7, d5. Theoretical novelty. Question mark, according to the engine. I'll bet anything that's been played on Lichess. Probably like 50 games. 202 games with d5. Only 202 games. Black's best results are with d6. course. This has to be the best move. And now I play knight to c3, sacrificing a pawn. Really interesting. Takes, knight f3. Yeah, I mean, I can play f6, but I didn't want to do that. This is interesting. e4. I didn't even consider it. This is so interesting. So I just played g6, knight takes e5, bishop g7, bishop f4, c takes d5. Now he couldn't just make the normal move. He had to do the psycho queen a4 check. And I calmly found knight d7. And white is negative 2.3. But I quickly let him off the hook after playing a perfect opening. e6. It's like the Benoni or the Benko. Do you want to play b5 or e6? I need more experience here. I just went like solid passive. Knight e8 double question mark. This is crazy. White should develop. Knight e4. And now queen b6 is the best move. I'm really good with the solid passive, but it's probably a draw. It's a funny game. He made 0 inaccuracies. White 0 inaccuracies, 3 mistakes, and 2 blunders. Black 3 inaccuracies, 0 mistakes, 1 blunder. What was my blunder? Not playing the e6. That was actually a hard move to see. Interesting game, though. Alright, guys, I gotta go. Tomorrow night, subscriber stream. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Good to have 6 viewers. Alright, Astrobate. I'll be hiring you for your as an advisor for streaming viewership numbers. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.